EU rules to force USB-C chargers for all phones.
Here's a summary of the article.
Manufacturers will be forced to create a universal charging solution for phones and small electronic devices, under a new rule proposed by the European Commission. The aim is to reduce waste by encouraging consumers to reuse existing chargers when buying a new device. The tech giant is the main manufacturer of smartphones using a custom charging port, as its iPhone series uses an Apple-made Lightning connector. We remain concerned that strict regulation mandating just one type of connector stifles innovation rather than encouraging it, which in turn will harm consumers in Europe and around the world, the firm told the BBC. It added that it aims to make every Apple device and usage carbon neutral by 2030. Most Android phones come with USB micro-B charging ports, or have already moved to the more modern USB-C standard. New models of the iPad and MacBook use USB-C charging ports, as do high-end phone models from popular Android manufacturers such as Samsung and Huawei. The changes would apply to the charging port on the device body, whereas the end of the cable connecting to a plug could be USB-C or USB-A. Around half of chargers sold with mobile phones in the European Union in 2018 had a USB micro-B connector, while 29% had a USB-C connector and 21% a Lightning connector, a Commission impact assessment study in 2019 found. In 2009, there were more than 30 different chargers, whereas now most models stick to 3, the USB-C, Lightning and USB micro-B. Having one common charging standard would be a victory for common sense in the eyes of consumers, Ben Wood, an analyst at CCS Insight said.
This post received a score of 18,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Note the headline is inaccurate. This is still a proposal. It could take years to pass, 2 years for member states to make the law, and then manufacturers have 2 years to adopt. PDF of proposal is here.
Yep, and each member state has to decide separately if they want to enforce the rule or not. It's entirely possible it'll just be a handful of countries that bother to do that.
Doesn't matter, if only the big ones do it, then it's done. Apple is not going to have Lightning in every country but France, Germany, Italy. It would be costlier to have 2 manufacturing chains for that. Same reason why if they have to do it in Europe, they will do it worldwide through the Brussels effect. Same reason why when that sort of law is passed in California or New York, it end up benefiting the entire US.
Yes, I'm grateful for the EU and its policies, because they have wide-range effects. Take the GDPR. I work for an American company and I've had to personally implement support for GDPR in our products. The EU is raising the lowest common denominator.
I guess we should wait for the iPhone 14 and skip the next few iPhones. By then hopefully they'll all be USB-C per terabyte 4.
Apple is liable to just go portless instead.
I'm betting they make an adapter. Include it with every phone, and charge $100 for a replacement.
Adapters aren't being allowed.
Good. This crap needs to end. Minimum battery resilience to charge cycles. Batteries must be replaceable by repair shops. Repair shops must also be able to replace the screen. Apple is one of the few manufacturers that already does the software support and battery resilience. So while they have to figure out letting others fix things and adopt USB-C, everyone else needs to up their support and quality game.
I'd imagine the focus on USB-C is because you're plugging your phone in every day. You're probably not thinking about software support every day. But you're right that there are other big developments. Thanks for highlighting them for the community.
Realistically speaking, the focus is on the USB-C because Apple wants this piece of legislation to be perceived as frivolous overreach that blocks innovations. I doubt they were paid off, but I wouldn't be surprised if they buried the important part of the legislation behind frivolity to avoid drawing Apple's ire to the BBC in their article. Author of the article also tweeted this quote. Apple warned that forcing manufacturers to only use USB-C would harm innovation.
So why they just launched new iPad mini with USB-C port?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.